Welcome back to the Snow College pregame. Scott Langford. I'm here with Coach Joe Hillock of the Beaver Beavers, and Coach, the last Region 13 game in it, and it's an important one for the Beavers.
Well, not only for us, but for Delta. I mean, we're all fighting for seeding, and Delta's right there. And one thing I will tell you about the Rabbits, you watch their games, they're in every single game all year long, and they just haven't found out a way yet to hit a shot or make a play at the end of the game to get them the win. And, you know, that's the one thing that concerns me. They do a good job. Coach does a nice job with them, and they play their butts off.
And then tonight's game, if the Beavers are able to pull out a win, they take a second seed, most likely, unless Parowan loses to Millard. And, you know, how important is that seeding?
Well, you know, they're all important, and you know what's really upsetting is we've really fought hard to try to get home 1 and 2 to host, and we can't get any help from the up north schools. So it is what it is, and the second seed's better than a third seed, and a third seed's better than a fourth seed. So you're really fighting, and that's why league's so important. That you fight for those seeds, and hopefully it gives you a better chance when you go to the first round of state at Orem, and then hopefully you have a chance there to get to the Elite Eight over at Richfield.
Now, the last time the Rabbits and the Beavers played, you know, it ended up being an overtime, kind of a heart pusher. What do you expect in tonight's game, and what are the keys?
Well, you know, they're going to be pushing it up the court, and they're going to change defenses a lot, and that's one thing that our kids have to pay particular attention to and be able to handle the changing defenses, get back in transition. They do a nice job on the boards with Lefevre and some other kids. We've got to keep them off the glass because they do a good job of getting second opportunities, and if we can limit those, I think we have a chance to get it down to the end and maybe pull out a win here.
All right, Coach, good luck in tonight's matchup.
Hey, thanks, and thanks to all the fans that follow us and the Delta fans that follow them on local TV 10. It's been awesome for us. We really appreciate all the sponsors and everything you guys do.
Okay, thanks. We'll send it cross court to Ken Nilsson, who's with the coach of the Delta Rabbits.
Thanks, Scott. Appreciate you throwing it over to us. First of all, we're here with Coach Smith of the Delta Rabbits. And first, Coach, we wrap things up here tonight. Final game of the Region 13 season, and it has some meaning for both teams.
Yeah, you know, and that's what I said. Every one of them have been close. They all have meaning, and, you know, to get down to that, you know, Final Four spot for us is huge. And so it's a big game. And it's like we told the kids, it's, you know, it's in our hands if we want it. And, you know, we don't want to put it in anybody else's hands. And so, you know, hopefully we'll just come out and play a good, solid basketball game.
And, you know, Coach, every game this year, at least in Region 13 play, you've been right there. It's just come down to a few possessions of the game. You think sooner or later these kids will figure that out and get over the hump, but you've been in virtually every game this year.
You know, and that we talked about it the first of the season. You know, we could win them all or lose them all. We thought the region would be real close. You know, parity's really close, and then we have been. You know, it just comes down to typical high school basketball. You take care of the ball, and then you make free throws. And the nights that we make free throws, it seems like that we win. And the nights that we struggle a little bit, you know, that's 1 or 2 possessions at the end of the ball game. You're either up 1 and you have to foul, you know, or I mean you're down 1 and you have to foul. You're up 1 and then you get that luxury. So anyway, we expect it to be a tough, close game tonight. They're playing, you know, they have some stuff on the line for them, and so you know, it's just going to be a fun, you know, atmosphere and a great high school basketball game.
And I'm sure your kids from the last time you played Beaver remember that when you were right there, you took them to overtime. Again, just couldn't quite get over the hump, but you got to take a little bit of confidence away from that game.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. You know, we've been, you know, we've played we're young for long enough now, and you know, we finally we can't use that excuse anymore. We got to just step up, do the things it takes to win, and it's those things. It's the little fundamental things: taking care of the basketball, making free throws, you know, and then you know, just playing hard. And we hope that, you know, we come out and play hard and make it a good game.
Well, once again, Coach, we appreciate you. You've been so gracious to be with us all year long, and we wish you the very best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
With that, that's Coach Smith. Let's go ahead and send it back to the studios, and we'll be back with more of the Snow College pregame show right after this.
In life, connections are important. They give us a sense of stability and control. But what happens without them? Consider your knee. Did you know that most traditional total knee replacements remove the ACL that helps preserve your natural stability? Not the XP Preserving Knee from Biomet. It allows your healthy ligaments to stay connected, including your ACL.
To learn more about the XP Preserving Knee at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, call Dr. Joel Holm at 435-623-3633.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. happy to support Beaver High School sports.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Huss. Practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
When just standing up from a sitting position becomes a major life event, Service Drug has the solution for you. Service Drug is a distributor of lift chairs made by Golden Technologies. These chairs are manufactured in the USA from the highest quality materials, and the comfort they provide is unsurpassed. They come in a variety of colors and styles to meet your every need. Stop by today and check out the full line of home medical supplies at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore. As always, it's service first at Service Drug.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best at cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart, and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
Scott Langford, Ken Nelson back, and we're watching the JV game right now, and it's the Snow College pregame, and Beaver had 2 shots to tie it up, but the Delta JV will take this one 53-50, but everybody held their breath on that last 3-point shot.
Yep, and you heard all of the Beaver fans and a few of the Delta fans go, oh, right there at the end, because it was halfway down.
It was close. It's the Snow College pregame. It's Delta at Beaver, and it's Region 13 action. Both teams playing for playoff position, and Snow College in the top 10% of the nation in student success. You can turn on your education and visit snow.edu. One of the many quality institutions in that really a lot of our athletes from these smaller schools, they attend Snow College.
Absolutely. We have a lot of kids that go to Snow. My own daughter went and played at Snow and had a great experience over there. So I'd encourage anybody that's looking for that hometown feel. Snow College really, really fits the bill.
Absolutely. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. So we're 20 minutes from tip-off of tonight's game, and as we talked about the standings a little bit before, we appreciate both coaches and their interviews. But Parowan atop Region 13 with an 8-1 record, Beaver 7-2, Enterprise 6-3, and then Delta 3-6. So just to review for anyone just joining us, the Beavers playing for second. It's anticipated Enterprise is going to beat Kanab. So Beaver playing for second, and Delta for playing as high as third, depending on what happens.
Absolutely, and it's just been one of those seasons for Delta. They're awfully young, but they've been in pretty much every game they've played. They just can't get over the hump. The other night with Enterprise, they did so well with Enterprise. They had Parowan on the ropes. They just couldn't close the deal.
Well, the Rabbits have lost 6 league games by a total of 30 points, so it's an average of 5 points. If you take out the 9-point loss by Parowan, it's a 3.8 average per game, so the Rabbits have been to every game. We'll take another break in our Snow College pregame and be back with more after this.
Every day is a good day to shop Drew Bay for a new truck. Check out the all-new, from the hubcaps to the headliner, 2014 Chevy Silverado. The all-new Silverado has 4-wheel disc brakes for superb stopping ability. This beast boasts 355 horsepower with 383 foot-pounds of torque, up to 420 horses and 450 pounds of torque. You choose. Be sure to ask about active fuel management and optional bed lengths and other available options. The all-new 2014 Chevy Silverado makes every day a good day to shop Drew Bay. Drew Bay Chevrolet, Delta.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
The type of medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive high-quality medicine just like those in big cities. Delta Community Medical Center and Fillmore Community Medical Center both provide the same quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. What they do well. Intermountain's Fillmore Community Medical Center and Delta Community Medical Center. Healing for life.
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their modern restrooms, Eager Beaver Touchless Car Wash that offers the newest in car wash technology, and now featuring Orange Julius and smoothies. And of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
RC Staples has been your family shoe and clothing outlet in Delta since 1995. If you need to outfit an individual, a family, or a missionary, RC Staples is the place. There's luggage, tuxedo rentals, and much more. RC Staples is very conscious of changing styles and fashion trends as they cater to the lifestyle, budget, and tastes of Miller County residents. Hey, RC Staples is both trendy and price conscious. So shop with confidence. That's RC Staples, 261 West Main, Delta.
Welcome back on the Snow College pregame. Scott Langford, Ken Nilsson, and it all leads up to Orem High School next weekend with the first round of state. We still call it the play-in game for some reason, but it's the first round of state, and that's what these teams are playing for, is the seeding for that one. Snow College is ranked 6th in the nation in graduation rates, according to CNN Money Magazine. Start your education at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. And a big thanks to all of our sponsors, including Snow, as they bring these games, Region 13 and all of 2A, on Centricom and on the radio.
Absolutely, and we want to say thanks to our partners as well up in Millard County. Just like we were talking with Coach Hillock before, he understands how important it is to have people in the community come out and support, and he knows what it takes to run programs.
Absolutely.
And the businesses that'll kick money into the programs and into what we do here. So our thanks to all those fine people.
Let's take a look back at the last two games for these two teams. The Beavers dropped a heartbreaker to Enterprise, 51-48. That one went down to the wire, but in the third quarter, Enterprise only missed one shot in the entire third quarter. They outscored the Beavers 19-10 on the heels of that hot shooting, and then they held on for the win here at home at Beaver High School.
And you know, with that Enterprise Delta game, they matched shot for shot. Each team had 18 field goals. Delta had one more three than did Enterprise. Delta was actually up 9 with the ball late in the third quarter, and just let it get away from them.
It's exact same score, 51-48, both of those. The Rabbits and the Beavers lose by 3. And then the last game against Parowan, I watched part of that. A big lead for the Rabbits, as you mentioned, and then Parowan came back. So this ought to be an entertaining game tonight, as both teams something to play for, and it's the best time for high school basketball.
In fact, I don't know anybody that would want to turn your TV on and watch anything else but high school sports right now. I just think sometimes the professional sports is a little bit tainted. College athletics has its pluses and minuses, but this is the purest form of athletics out there right here on the floor with these young men.
Nothing better. And with that, we'll take another break in our Snow College pregame and be back after these messages.
When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
The government and community leaders in Millard County today were molded into the people they have become by the experiences and opportunities during their high school years. The same stands true for the future leaders of Delta City. That's why the City Council and Mayor of Delta are thoroughly invested in providing opportunities for the students of Delta High School to assist them in reaching their potential. Delta City appreciates the opportunity to support Delta High School academics and this Delta Rabbit sports broadcast.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked #1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank #1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
At Lovell Pharmacy in Delta, we put the love in customer service. We do it by offering so much more than just pharmaceutical care. Try our Jackson Hole Soda, BYU ice cream, and our cheese curds from Beaver Cheese Plant. For all of your gift-giving needs, from baby showers to birthday presents, shop Lovell Pharmacy. And don't forget our nice, informative, caring staff. Remember, we put the love in customer service at Lovell Pharmacy. Find us at 111 East Main Street in Delta.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome y'all to come out and check out our new facility.
Hey, hold up there. Don't blow your hard-earned money on ag supplies and such until you visit Oasis Seed Cooperative in Delta. There's Montana Silversmith and that special lady. Well, hey, Oasis Seed has your planting supplies too, but Oasis Seed is more than a seed company. Animal health products, livestock panels, gates, poles, fencing supplies, for sure, but so much more. Wrangler, tack, saddles, and much more. Work hard, but spend wisely at Oasis Seed Cooperative, 290 North, 1000 West, Delta.
Welcome back to the Snow College pregame. We're about 9.5 minutes. It's senior night here at Beaver High School, so we'll have a little extra festivities as Beaver High School honors a few seniors, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. It's the Snow College pregame, and as we mentioned, they're in the top 10% of the nation in student success. You can turn on your education and visit snow.edu. And we welcome all of our viewers and listeners, both on the Wolf and on Local10.tv from Delta and from Beaver. And glad to have you aboard for tonight's matchup. It's the Region 13 matchup, the Delta Rabbits visiting the Beaver High School Beavers. Now, also tonight is state wrestling. Yep. So that started off, and we were just checking out some of the scores. So, and I don't know, I wish I had all the brackets there. We could talk about them. But Delta, the obvious favorite to repeat as state champions in 2A. And, you know, the Beavers, they're in at 4th right now, and 4th or 3rd is what they're expected to be.
Well, you know, Delta is extremely deep. There's just no doubt about it. They've got a lot of quality kids. They've just been a powerhouse for a lot of years. They've got a great program right from the Little League right on up through junior high. And you know what? Beaver's no slouch. They've got some really good young men that are coming. And so Beaver's got to be just as proud.
Yep, very young team. So we'll take it.
Sorry, I was just going to say, if people want, you know what, after tonight's game, pack a lunch tonight and then head to UVU and go cheer on your favorite youngsters that'll be up there all day tomorrow.
Yeah, and I can't find anywhere where they're broadcasting these wrestling matches. We looked and we tried to find something. So,
and you know what?
If anybody knows, let one of us know. So
and
we can
I want to say this because every year I get beat up over this, Scott. I need to tell you this. The Delta fans are very, very, they want to see their wrestlers. They want to hear them on the radio. And every year, and you know this, with basketball, wrestling, the different tournaments, they are put up for bid. And the different broadcasting groups that are out throughout the state can purchase the rights to those tournaments, and that's what happens. We're never able to go up there and do that because someone has the rights to them, and I believe it's NFHS that has the wrestling this year.
Well, and they always have it.
Yeah.
They take state. They allow all the rest, but they take state. So, but usually they have something, but I don't see anything. If you know of anything, let one of us know. Ken Nelson or I, Scott Langford. And with that, we'll take another break in our Snow College pregame. Be back with more from Beaver High School after this.
Looking for the best deal on a new set of tires? Well, swing on over to South Creek Shell in Beaver. They're outfitted with the latest technology in tire equipment and balancing. Every tire purchased comes with free balancing and free rotation for the life of the tire. South Creek Shell also features a Burger King restaurant, snacks, fuel, and a full line of over 1,200 tires from companies like Michelin and Bridgestone. Proud to support the Beaver Beavers, South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver.
With internet service from Centracom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centracom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66V store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66V store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Every morning, millions of people skip breakfast. But thanks to McDonald's Dollar Menu at breakfast, they'll have to find something else to skip, like waiting for the shower to warm up, putting in their contacts. Ow. Or they could just wear that wet towel to work.
Good morning, everyone.
There are options, people, but skipping McDonald's Dollar Menu at breakfast isn't one of them. So grab a sausage burrito, sausage McMuffin sandwich, premium roast coffee, and more for just $1 each. That's the simple joy of breakfast at McDonald's.
Your Delta McDonald's, a proud supporter of Delta High School sports.
Welcome
Every
back to the
morning,
Snow
millions
College
of people skip breakfast.
Scott
But thanks to
Langford and
McDonald's...
Ken Nelson here at Beaver High School.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is
and
proud.
It's senior night, and the Beaver High School Beavers will be saying goodbye to a few players. Matter of fact, so will the Delta Rabbits. We'll mention the seniors for both teams tonight. And first of all, for the Beavers, number 4, Tyler Hoyt is a senior. Gideon White, a senior. Kason Goff. And those are the 3 seniors now that the Beavers will honor. All 3 start tonight, so there won't be like a change for senior night. And so those are the seniors for the Beaver High School Beavers.
And, you know, for Delta, they just have the 2 seniors. Austin Chappell, he's the 5'9" guard. He starts as well, as does Caden Fowles. He's the 6'2" senior. And they'll both be missed, just like the Beaver kids will. It's hard to say goodbye. They had senior night up home last night with the girls, and I saw a few tears shed up there. You know, you put so much blood, sweat, and tears into the game, and then just like that, it's over.
That's the truth. Let's take a quick look at the Snow College rankings. This is out of the Deseret News. Layton Christian, Emory, Manti, Parowan, North Sevier. And, you know, the interesting thing is the way I look at it, I think it's basically a tie for first with all of those teams. And I don't know, you know, last year would have been the same kind of thing, parity in 2A, but in the rankings, you've got 14-5 in number 1, 11-8, 15-6, 14-6, and 11-9. So you've got a North Sevier team which is outstanding at 11-9, and it's anybody's opportunity to win it this year.
You know, and I look at Layton Christian sitting there at number 1. I just don't know how good they really are. They play in a region that obviously is a little bit weaker.
True story.
Maybe 1 or 2 is pretty tough, and then after that it kind of slides as far as some of the competitiveness. But it'll be really interesting to see how well they come out. It'll be fun to watch them in the tournament.
Yes, it will. As they honor the seniors, we'll take another break on the Snow College pregame and be back after this.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin.
Are you ready for a weekend away? Jorgensen's Honda is the place to start. They carry a full line of RVs to make that trip a lasting memory. With models like Yellowstone, Conquest, Amerilite, and Canyon Trail, you can find the perfect fit. For great fun and comfort, check out the full line of RVs at Jorgensen's Honda. Dennis or Mike can help you out. Stop by today at 980 South Coveview Road in Richfield, or give them a call at 435-896-6408.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451.
In life, connections are important. They give us a sense of stability and control. But what happens without them? Consider your knee. Did you know that most traditional total knee replacements remove the ACL that helps preserve your natural stability? Not the XP Preserving Knee from Biomet. It allows your healthy ligaments to stay connected, including your ACL.
To learn more about the XP Preserving Knee at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, call Dr. Joel Holm at 435-623-3633.
Welcome back to the Snow College pregame. It's the extended edition as it's senior night, and happy to be along as they honor the seniors. One senior, I did the unforgivable. I missed a senior, and my arm was sitting on the paper, and number 32, Landon Burke, is a 6'1" senior, and he will also be playing in his final game tonight here at Beaver High School. So apologies to Landon and his family, and to Landon Burke, another senior. So the Beavers say goodbye to 4 seniors tonight during senior night.
As we mentioned, Delta just the 2, so Delta coming back with a lot of kids next year, that's for sure. But still some basketball to play here in this season.
So taking a look at next week with the first round of the state playoffs, you and I talked about it off air, but this seeding 2, 3, and 4, getting in, there's not a whole lot of difference. We're matched up with Region 15 this time, and if you take a look at it, you go ahead and talk about it. You mentioned it before.
Yeah, when you look at those teams that we match up with, if you're a 2, 3, or 4 out of our region, you're going to match up with North Sevier, Emory, or South Sevier, and every one of those teams has taken their turn up at the top or near the top in the rankings this year. No,
it's absolutely true. So really, the best seed is that number 1 seed, where the number 1 seed looks like they'll draw the San Juan Broncos with that 8-11 record. So that's really the premium seed in the Region 13, which makes that loss to Enterprise the other night by the Beavers particularly painful, as they were tied for first. So now they moved down into second. They could hope for a miracle with Kanab, that Kanab pulls out a win against the Parowan Rams, but it's highly unlikely.
And you know, Scott, another point to be made here. Boy, Delta, we spent some 20-plus years in the 3A classification. They have a first-round play-in game as well, but it is not at a neutral site. It's at the home team, the higher seed, the 1 and 2. Now, for us this year, it's going to be, if we can get in as a 4 seed, it benefits us because we go to a neutral site. But for Beaver, it doesn't. Normally, if you went with a 3A format, that game would be here on your floor.
That would be a lot better. So, anyway, we'll take another break in our Snow College pregame. We're 3.5 minutes away from tip-off tonight's game, the Delta Rabbits and the Beaver Beavers.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 Interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
When just standing up from a sitting position becomes a major life event, Service Drug has the solution for you. Service Drug is a distributor of lift chairs made by Golden Technologies. These chairs are manufactured in the USA from the highest quality materials, and the comfort they provide is unsurpassed. They come in a variety of colors and styles to meet your every need. Stop by today and check out the full line of home medical supplies at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore. As always, it's service first at Service Drug.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best at cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart, and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
Every day is a good day to shop Drew Bay for a new truck. Check out the all-new, from the hubcaps to the headliner, 2014 Chevy Silverado. The all-new Silverado has four-wheel disc brakes for superb stopping ability. This beast boasts 355 horsepower with 383 foot-pounds of torque, up to 420 horses and 450 pounds of torque. You choose. Be sure to ask about active fuel management and optional bed lengths and other available options. The all-new 2014 Chevy Silverado makes every day a good day to shop Drew Bay. Drew Bay Chevrolet, Delta.
Welcome back to Beaver High School Snow College pregame, ending as we're 20 seconds from tip-off of tonight's game. The Delta Rabbits visiting the Beaver Beavers. A lot at stake tonight. The Beavers playing for first or second, and the Rabbits playing for fourth as they can secure their spot. It's time for the Star Spangled Banner. We'll take a quick break and be back with tip-off tonight's game after this.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
The type of medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive high-quality medicine just like those in big cities. Delta Community Medical Center and Fillmore Community Medical Center both provide the same quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. What they do well. Intermountain's Fillmore Community Medical Center and Delta Community Medical Center. Healing for life.
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their modern restrooms, Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology, and now featuring Orange Julius and smoothies. And of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
RC Staples has been your family shoe and clothing outlet in Delta since 1995. If you need to outfit an individual, a family, or a missionary, RC Staples is the place. There's luggage, tuxedo rentals, and much more. RC Staples is very conscious of changing styles and fashion trends as they cater to the lifestyle, budget, and tastes of Miller County residents. Hey, RC Staples is both trendy and price conscious. So shop with confidence. That's RC Staples, 261 West Main, Delta.
When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
Welcome back to Beaver High School. Scott Langford, Ken Nelson. It's the tip-off of tonight's game. The Beaver Beavers hosting the Delta Rabbits. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. Let's start with the visiting Delta Rabbits.
And for the Rabbits, they'll come with their usual starting five. At the point, it'll be the 6-foot junior guard wearing number 3, Peyton Smith, averages about 9 points per ball game. Dakota Dutson at 6'2", a junior as well, wears number 4, averages right around 5 a game. Austin Chappell, one of the 2 seniors at 5'9", wears number 12 and averages about 6 per ball game. Caden Fowles, the other senior, at 6'2". He averages about 9 a game, wears number 23, and rounding out the starting 5 is Tanner Lefevre, a 6'4" junior, averages just under 9 a game, wears number 42. And the head coach for Delta is Mr. Jared Smith, his assistants Russ Fowles, John Winters, Mike Corey, and the principals, Mr. Dean Fowles.
That's the Delta Rabbits. Now for the Beaver High School Beavers, starting at guard, it'll be number 0, Matt Roberts. He averages almost 12 points a game, and he runs the offense. Tyler Hoyt, he's a senior, wears number 4, and he averages almost 6.2 points per game. Gideon White, another senior, wears number 10, 4.4 games for White. Goff Kaysen, number 14, averages 7 points a game. And then rounding out our starting 5 will be number 32, Landon Burke, and he's a 6'1" senior. The Beavers coached by Joe Hillock and assisted by Jeremy Smith, Ruben Vasquez, and Dallin Clove. So we're excited for tonight's basketball matchup, and this one ought to be very competitive.
And you know, a great sight here, Scott, as I look, there's a good crowd inside the gym here tonight.
Yeah, and if you look down on both sides are actually pretty full.
Yep.
And so a good crowd. The upper bleachers out here at Beaver High School in the last few games, it's been pretty busy as more people come in. So a lot on the line tonight for both of these teams. We expect a very competitive matchup, and we're happy to have you along on the Wolf presentation of Region 13 basketball. Also on Local10.tv, you can watch this game. And I believe we're going to be underway here shortly, taking our time. It was a 7:12 start time. That sounds like a Super Bowl start time. So it'll be White and Lefevre, and it's won by, oh wow, what a break for the Rabbits. And it looked like it was going to be an easy bucket to start the game, but just, I think he was surprised.
I think he thought he was so wide open, it was like, am I going to the right basket even, because nobody's here.
No, I really actually think it was there. White, top of the key to Roberts. Roberts gets it to Burke. Burke back to Roberts. Top of the key, just underway here at Beaver High School. Goff, top of the key to Hoyt. Now Hoyt to White in the key. Back to Roberts. Man-to-man defense by the Rabbits. Goff drives in underneath. There's Burke. Shot blocked away by Lefevre.
Well,
Actually, Caden fouls. My bad.
That was a nice pass, but even a better recovery on the defense.
Certainly was. Ball to Dutson. And here's a shot by Foul. Shot up, no good, but there's a rebound to the Rabbits. Peyton Smith. Smith drives in, left-hand dribble, kicks out to Dutson. His shot up and in for 2.
Yeah, Dakota Dutson, boy, if he can get off early, it really bodes well for the Rabbits.
Well, he had 13 in the last matchup against the Beavers. So Dakota did a nice job, and he fueled that third quarter run. Hoyt with the ball on the left wing, top the key to Roberts. 2-0 our score. Delta with the first bucket of the game. Underneath, hits to Burke. Burke drives in, takes a shot, no good. Rebound to Smith.
And that's too bad because Burke was open. He was open earlier, and if they'd have got him the ball, he has an easy layup. And by the time it came into him, the defense was there on top of him.
So Delta with that 2-point lead for the Rabbits. Stetson. He gets it over to Lefevre. 3-point shot by Chappell. It's up and in. Delta with a 5-0 run.
How about that? Doesn't get the little easy layup at the first, but he says, I'll shoot it where I'm a little more comfortable. I'll step back behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, totally defies description sometimes. Goff on the left wing, underneath to White. White loses position, and it's a turnover on the Beavers. Dutson comes up with it. He gets it to Smith.
Oh,
Smith
what a great
inside,
pass.
beautiful pass, shot up, goaltended. And
yeah.
Coach Joel Hillock giving it to his Beaver basketball team. And now that makes it 7-0. So who gets credit? Who took the shot?
I think that was, I think it was Caden
Fowles.
Fowles.
Wasn't it? I agree.
I was impressed with the goaltend, to be honest with you,
really?
for the kid to get up that high and take it off the glass.
No, it was way up there. And so Delta now 7-0 run on the Beavers.
And if you're Coach Smith, you can't be happier than with this start right here, out 7-0.
Well, in the last game against the Beavers, the Rabbits scored 4 points in the first quarter. So they've already outscored their offensive output in that first tonight.
And that's been the problem with the Rabbits throughout the year. They seem to have one quarter where they have a lull, and they just can't afford to do that. Where, you know, like we said, just the last game, up 9 in the third, thinking we're going to win this. Go into that lull, and it gets away from them.
That's the way it is. Chappell with the foul. Roberts, 3-point jumper, right wing, shot up, no good. Rebound going to be taken by Chappell. Quickly ahead, the Rabbits run. Smith, left side. Fouls, that's Caden, drives baseline. Pivot, spin, shot up, no, but he'll be fouled. We'll take a break while they set for free throws.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
Fouls makes 1 out of 2 free throws. It's 8-0. That's an 8-0 run for Delta as they score the game's first 8 points. 8-0, 5:20 left in the first. Roberts to White, over to Hoyt. And Hoyt's going to go out of bounds. Another turnover on the Beavers, and for the Beavers, it's a struggle tonight already with turnovers.
Just struggling to get into any kind of offense. And, you know, Scott, that can happen on a game like tonight where you've got some emotion in the building. It's senior night. Sometimes it takes a little while to settle down.
So he does inside. The ball's going to be tipped up and recovered by the Rabbits. Chappell on the right side to Smith. Smith looking inside. He's looking for Lefevre. On the left side, and now the Rabbits commit their first turnover of the game.
Yep, he was looking left side to Dakota Dutson, and as he made the pass, Dakota cut in through the middle, and the ball just sailed right out of bounds.
So 8-0, and Branson Blackburn in. Burke out for Beaver. And the Beavers down 8-0, 4:52 left. The Beavers yet to score in this one. It's all Delta. Goff with the ball across the timeline. Three-quarter court trap by the Rabbits. And it's Hoyt with the ball, and there'll be a foul on the Rabbits. Just didn't move the feet quite quick enough.
Delta loves to trap out of a made basket or a dead ball like the turnover, and they will try and bait you into coming across that half-court line. They love to trap in the corners, and Beaver will have to be aware of that.
Dakota Dutson picks up his first personal foul, second team foul on Delta. Roberts on the right side to Hoyt. Now a 2-3 zone for the Rabbits. Blackburn inside to Goff. Goff to Roberts. Roberts kicks over to Hoyt. Three-point jumper coming. It's up. No good. Rebound to Goff. Goff underneath. Kicks out to Blackburn. Blackburn drives to Roberts straight away. The offense resets. Hoyt inside. To Goff. Goff kicks over to Blackburn. Blackburn left-hand dribble to the baseline, but he stopped. Nice defense by Delta. And Roberts thinks about three-point shot, and he's going to pick up another foul. This one might be the second on Austin Chapel. Yeah, not good news. Austin Chapel does pick up his second personal foul. And off the bench for the Rabbits is number 22, Dason fouls.
And that does hurt Delta because Austin came out and hit that first three that he took in the game. He's a three-point threat, so without him on the floor, you don't stretch it quite as wide.
Fouls just a sophomore. Beavers still yet to score in this one. It's 8-0. Blackburn three-point jumper up and in.
And you knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time before Beaver was to get that lid off, and Blackburn just got his feet set, and he can shoot it.
Yeah, Blackburn can. Last time they played the Rabbits, Blackburn had 16 points. So fouls, that's Dason with it. Out on the right wing to Caden. Relations there?
They are cousins, those two.
Cousins.
In fact, Caden is the assistant coach's boy. Dason is the vice principal's son.
All right. Smith with the ball for the Rabbits. To Caden. Caden has a Lefevre on the right wing. Lefevre drives in, takes a shot.
Wow.
Wild shot, but it's up and in.
Boy, he's going to his left across the free throw line, reaches back and banks it home. That's about as difficult a shot as you're going to make.
Doesn't get harder than that. White now with the shot out, and another turnover on the Beavers as that bullet pass made it in, but then White couldn't quite handle the pass.
You know, and a way to beat the zone is just that. Go inside and then out. They just got a little bit in a hurry right there.
So turnover's the problem for the Beavers, and it's Delta with that 7-point lead. Fouls with the ball. Fouls back top of the key to Dason fouls. Lefevre to Smith. Smith will reset. Beavers staying a man-to-man defensive set. 2:48 left in the first. It's 10-3. Delta with that 7-point lead. Smith with it left wing. Drives. Cut off by Goff. Outside long three-point jumpers up. No good. Rebound White for Beaver.
You know, and that's not the shot I think Coach Smith wants. I think right there, Dakota just thought, well, you know what? We haven't taken one here for a moment. I'll go ahead and crank that one up.
Why not?
Yep.
Blackburn top of the key underneath
Great
to
pass.
Hoyt. Hoyt shot up, blocked away though by Lefevre, I believe. And it goes back to the Rabbits quickly as Smith. And Smith, the ball's foul going to be called on Tyler Hoyt. So Coach Hillock.
I'm just watching that.
Number 10, that's Brennan Nilsson will check in the game. And he will replace Dakota Dutson.
Yeah, Coach Hillock talking to the offside official now. Wanted a foul down on the other end on that block. He wasn't upset on this call down here. It was at the other end.
So it's 10-3. Delta with the ball on a 7-point lead. 3 team fouls on the Rabbits, 2 on the Beavers. And a Smith top of the key. He's covered by Roberts. Out to fouls. Caden with it. Top of the key now to Nilsson. And Nilsson with the pass.
Yep,
just a little miscommunication. It'll be Beaver basketball.
Threw it right at his feet and out of bounds. And, just players coming towards each other. And that'll go as a turnover, obviously.
Substitution for the Beavers now as Cord Snyder will replace Gideon White. And Coach Hillock still talking to the officials.
You know, I watched Cord Snyder in the JV game. I really like this young man. He has such good footwork down inside. He can establish himself, as you can see right here on the low block.
Yeah, and really good footwork, soft hands also. Snyder, a great basketball player. Brennan Hutchings also in the game for the Beavers. So
Boy, Hutchings, where have I heard that name before?
You've heard it a few times.
Yep.
Matt Roberts with the ball, top of the key to Hutchings. Hutchings to Blackburn, right wing. He's covered by fouls. Blackburn, and there'll be a foul called. They're calling this one fairly tight as the aggressive defense results in a foul.
What Coach Smith is saying right here is we had him trapped right in the middle of the lane. There's no need, to come up with that much pressure, and it was a foul, and they called it.
So Blackburn will throw in for the Beavers. 1:29 left in the first. 10-3, Delta by 7. Roberts, 8-foot jumper up. Count it. He's fouled.
knocks it down, and I believe it was Tanner Lefevre that got a little bit too close to him on the shot, and it is, so he'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, Lefevre just kind of carried his momentum, carried him into Roberts. A little bit of contact after the shot, so it will be 3 points the old-fashioned way. With 1:27 left, it's 10-5. Roberts can make it 6. It looks good, is good. So 10-6, the lead down to 4 as the Beavers battle back. Biggest lead of the game has been that 8-point lead by the Rabbits, 8-0. Smith with the ball to Lefevre. Lefevre covered by Snyder.
And obviously, the defense has really kind of stepped up a notch or two by Beaver right here, and you can see Delta's turned over the last 2 times.
Timeout on the court. We'll take it as well. 1:14 left in the first, 10-6 when we come back.
Care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive high-quality medicine just like those in big cities. Delta Community Medical Center and Fillmore Community Medical Center both provide the same quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. What they do well. Intermountain's Fillmore Community Medical Center and Delta Community Medical Center. Healing for life.
Welcome back to Beaver High School. Scott Langford, Ken Nielsen, happy to bring you Beaver High School basketball on the Wolf, as well as Delta Rabbit basketball, also on local10.tv. So appreciate having you, our listeners and viewers, along here at Delta High School. And it's a tale of 2 quarters in this one. We're still in the first quarter, a minute left, and the Beavers down by 4. But in that first half, it was sloppy play by the Beavers. And now in the second half of the first, it's sloppy play by the Rabbits.
It just has been. It's just 2 runs in this game, 1 by Delta, now 1 by Beaver. Let's see if they can get a bucket right here. Nice entry pass.
And there's Snyder. He's going to be fouled. Go up and shoot 2. We'll take a break while they set for the free throws.
The type of medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive high-quality medicine just like those in big cities. Delta Community Medical Center and Fillmore Community Medical Center both provide the same quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. What they do well. Intermountain's Fillmore Community Medical Center and Delta Community Medical Center. Healing for life.
First free throw up and no good for Snyder. Second one Cummings up, no good as well. And a rebound to number 11. That's Ridge Peterson, who's checked in the game for Delta.
Fouls starting to become a little bit of a problem for the Rabbits. That's already 6 here in the quarter.
So a near still by the Beavers. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll still be Delta basketball. With 45 seconds left in the first, it's 10-6. Delta with that 4-point lead. Dylan Smith will come in the game, and Hoyt will go out of the game for the Beavers, as Hoyt has 1 personal foul and White has 1 personal foul. I'm sure that's to preserve that foul problems. 43 seconds. It's Smith with the ball. And the ball's
Again,
loose.
Players just too close together trying to exchange that.
Roberts on the baseline, drives. Kicks back to Blackburn. Blackburn drives in, layup, up and in. Pretty drive by Blackburn as he hesitated, and then the lane kind of parted, and he was smart enough to take the lane.
I think you'll see Coach Smith go for 1 right here, and he will, so they'll pull it out.
10-8, it's Delta with a 2-point lead. They led 8-0, and then the Beavers have had their own 8-2 run. Smith with the ball, drives in, a lot of contact. No call, however. Roberts ahead of the pack, might tie it up with a layup, and it's count it, he's fouled.
Great effort by Matt Roberts. He knew the pressure was coming, and he really protected the ball as he went up. Tanner Lefevre, I'm okay to chase him down, and you don't want to hurt the player, but if you're going to foul him, you can't allow that basket to go.
Yeah, and for the Delta Rabbits, there's 2 personal fouls. Now, Coach Smith talking, he said down on this other end, and I actually almost called a foul. Free throws up and in. Beavers take the first lead of the game with 4.8 seconds, and then an error, and it's going to be the Beavers with the basketball underneath the basket.
Well, the ball was coming in from the baseline out here to the guard, and for some reason, our center, Tanner Lefevre, was kind of standing right in the way and then ducked out of the way, and nobody could catch it.
So a little bit of a surprising end of this first quarter. 4 seconds left. It's a 1-point lead for the Beavers. Blackburn with the ball, has it out. 3-point jumper's coming. It's up and good. Matt Roberts for 3. And that'll do it for first quarter action. The Beavers go on a 14-2 run, and they take a 4-point lead going into second quarter action.
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their modern restrooms, Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology, and now featuring Orange Julius and smoothies. And of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
RC Staples has been your family shoe and clothing outlet in Delta since 1995. If you need to outfit an individual, a family, or a missionary, RC Staples is the place. There's luggage, tuxedo rentals, and much more. RC Staples is very conscious of changing styles and fashion trends as they cater to the lifestyle, budget, and tastes of Miller County residents. Hey, RC Staples is both trendy and price conscious. So shop with confidence. That's RC Staples, 261 West Main, Delta.
Welcome back to Beaver High School. 1 down, 3 to go, and it's the Beavers who really storm ahead in that end of that first quarter. They take the 14-10 lead.
Absolutely. Delta comes out 8-0, and then you can see it. It's a 14-2 run right back at you. And not only do they hit the 3 before the buzzer, they'll start the second quarter with the ball.
Well, and also 17 fouls on the Rabbits. Yeah. They'll be in the bonus the rest of the half, only 2 on the Beavers.
And I think you saw Coach Smith visiting with the officials there late in the break there, and I'm sure he was discussing that right there. As aggressive as both teams are, and that's a good call. Dakota Dutson comes over the back. There's the 18th foul, and they're going to be shooting free throws.
Yeah, they'll be shooting free throws, but Dutson now picks up his second personal foul. So, you know, it's one thing to have the 18 fouls, but there's 2 on Dutson, 2 on Chappell, 2 on Tanner Lefevre, and then 2 on Dason Fowles. So, wow. I mean, you know, they're kind of concentrated. First free throw for Snyder, up and in.
I like it as he banks at home.
However it works.
Absolutely.
So 5-point lead for the Beavers, biggest of the game. Biggest lead of the game has been the Rabbits as they opened up on that 8-0 run. Second free throw for Snyder is up and no good. And rebound to Hutchings. Hutchings fakes, goes up, shot, up and in.
And I think Tanner Lefevre went up high, had the ball, lost his balance. Whether it was any contact or not, I don't know, but play on.
7-point lead, 17-10. Just underway here in second quarter action, 7:30 and counting. Lefevre with the ball to Dutson. Dutson shot, he is fouled, and he will go to the line and shoot 2. We'll take a break while they set for free throws.
When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
First free throw, no good for Dakota Dutson. He'll have another opportunity. It's the Beavers by 7. Make that 6 as the second free throw goes down.
And again, if you've watched Delta throughout the season, free throw shooting has been a little bit of an Achilles heel for him. So far, 2 for 4 tonight.
Well, and Coach Smith said in the pregame, he said, if we shoot well on the free throw line, we tend to win. White with the ball, goes up.
Wow, that should have been a foul.
Yeah, they took out the forearm. So Delta back in action, and it's fouls with the ball. Caden on the left wing, top of the key to Smith. And Beavers staying that man-to-man defense. Fouls, looking inside for Lefevre. Can't find him. Now has it to Peterson. On the right side to Smith. Smith on the right wing, now top of the key to Dutson. And the Rabbits move it around, probing that Beaver defense. And it's Caden Fowles with it.
Boy, the offense has just gone stagnant right here, Scott. They just don't have a lot of movement. Whoa, a lot of contact there.
Yeah, a lot of contact. No call. Brendan Hutchins with the rebound for Beaver. So it's still a 6-point lead, 17-11, 6:20 left in the second quarter. We'll have a Southern Utah University halftime, players of the game and more coming up later tonight. Goff with the ball underneath to White. White on the baseline, kicks back out to Smith. Smith to Hutchins, top of the key. Inside, there's White, and they're going to call 3 seconds. Good call. White didn't clear. It was a great pass had the 3 seconds not occurred.
Well, and he was there. It's just the player outside didn't recognize it quick enough. I think if they had got it to him quicker, he had his man pinned on the outside. He had a layup.
True story. 6:05 left in the first. Half of play. 17-11. Beaver with 6-point lead. Delta with the ball. And Smith comes across the timeline. Over on the right side to Chappell, who's checked back in the game. 2 fouls. Drives, covered by Hutchings. Kicks top of the key to Smith. Smith to Chappell. Chappell looking inside for lead. Beaver can't have it. Here's Caden Fowles. Three-pointer up and in.
Boy, did they need that one, as Caden Fowles just came right around the top, turned and knocked it down. That's a big bucket for him.
That gets the lead to 3 at 17-14. And that one looked good from the minute it left his hands. Smith with the ball. He's covered by Fowles. To Roberts. Left wing to Hutchings, looking inside to White. Has a mismatch. White pivots. Goes up in the lane, no good. White gets rebound, back up, blocked away. There's a foul, and we'll be back as they set for free throws.
Holy cow.
The government and community leaders in Millard County today were molded into the people they have become by the experiences and opportunities during their high school years. The same stands true for the future leaders of Delta City. That's why the City Council and Mayor of Delta are thoroughly invested in providing opportunities for the students of Delta High School to assist them in reaching their potential. Delta City appreciates the opportunity to support Delta High School academics and this Delta Rabbits sports broadcast.
First free throw up and in for Gideon White. That takes the lead back to 4. It's 18-14. Second free throw's up, no good. Rebound taken by Lefevre.
And again, boy, for the rest of the way, Beaver will shoot 2 from now on, Scott, as 19 fouls on Delta.
3 on the Beavers. Top of the key is Dason Fowles. On the left side, left wing to Smith. Smith trying to find Lefevre. He'll dribble back out. And has it over to Dutson. Dutson covered by Roberts. Delta probing that defense. Lefevre working hard, trying to get that position down on the block. And what he doesn't see is some pretty good backside help.
Yep.
Dason Fowles with it now. Underneath now to Caden Fowles. Shot up, no good. Rebound Hutchings for Beaver.
Tough luck shot, as it was looked like it was going to go down.
It
just
did.
Rolled off.
Left wing is Goff for Beaver. They've got that 4-point lead, and there's going to be another foul on the Delta Rabbits. This time Caden Fowles. Fortunate for the Rabbits, his first.
But 10 team fouls, so that's 2 free throws, and we've still got almost 4.5 minutes to play in the half.
That is true. So Dylan Smith will go to the line, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. So the sophomore for Beaver, this will be his first attempts of the game. The Beavers now in the game are 4-4-9. Free throws up, no good. So
And
2 for 4 in the first quarter.
That's keeping Delta in the game right now.
Yeah, it certainly is. So in the second quarter, the Beavers are 2-4-5. So that is right, 4 for 9. As Smith has another chance to score. The second free throw is up. This one rims out as well, so make that 4 for 10. Timeout for the Rabbits. We'll take it as well. 4:24 left in the half. It's 18-14.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked #1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank #1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
At Lovell Pharmacy in Delta, we put the love in customer service. We do it by offering so much more than just pharmaceutical care. Try our Jackson Hole Soda, BYU Ice Cream, and our cheese curds from Beaver Cheese Plant. For all of your gift-giving needs, from baby showers to birthday presents, shop Lovell Pharmacy. And don't forget our nice, informative, caring staff. Remember, we put the love in customer service at Lovell Pharmacy. Find us at 111 East Main Street in Delta.
Welcome back to Beaver High School. Scott Langford, Ken Nelson. 4:24 left in the first half of play. It's Beaver 18 and Delta 14. Ken, your assessment so far?
Well, it's just been the intensity has not been matched by the Rabbits here. About the last 3 minutes of the first quarter and the first 4 minutes of this quarter, Beaver has turned up their intensity, and Delta just has not matched it right here. Let's see what happens coming out of this timeout.
So on the left wing, Dutson, top of the key, another one for Fowles, shot up, and another one for Caden Fowles.
Wow, and that's 2 threes for him, and 9 points in the game. He is keeping Delta in this one.
That cuts the lead 2-1. It's 18 for the Beavers, 17 for the Rabbits, as the Rabbits go on a 7-4 run in this second quarter. Blackburn with it. On the right side to Hutchings. Hutchings, corner to Roberts. Roberts underneath. There's Blackburn. Oh, a lot of contact there. No call. And
I'm not sure what it called.
Well, what they're saying is it hit the back of the backboard when it was hit up. The funny thing was it was hit up by the Rabbits. So I think kind of a weird call. We're not exactly sure.
Well, and it was way after the play as well.
So it's Delta Rabbit basketball, regardless of whether we understand the call or not. Fouls. Now he's not getting any space. Top of the key. He's got 2 3-pointers in a row. And the lead's won by the Beavers, 18-17, 3:28 left in the half. Top of the key, Kaysen fouls on the left side to Smith. Payton with the right-hand dribble, covered by Goff. He'll clear it. Top of the key, right wing to Lefevre. Lefevre looking for fouls. Can't find him, but has Caden fouls.
Oh, he's open again.
Caden drives, free throw line, jumpers up, no good. And it's going to go off the Beavers. It'll be Delta ball.
He should have stayed out on the three-point line because he's dribbled into the free throw line and shot it long. He stays out on that three-point line. He probably knocks it down.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Smith with the Rabbits takes a three-point jumper. It's up, no good. Rebound Hutchings for Beaver. And to Roberts. Roberts across the timeline. Drives in. Gives in a lot of trouble, but he gets it out to Goff. To Hutchings. Hutchings drives in on the baseline to Roberts. 8-foot jumper falling away, no good. Rebound Goff. And Dason fouls. And they're going to call a jump ball or a foul.
They're going to look at each other and decide. I don't know what they're going to call.
Oh, wow, a jump ball. Now, they could have called any number of fouls on that one. And you can hear the boo birds out.
And I can tell you why they didn't call it. They looked at the scoreboard and went 10-3 on the fouls, and they're just a little shy to call that next one.
No, it's true. It's absolutely true, and it happens. Anybody who says it doesn't happen is crazy. That they like to keep it even if possible. Smith on the right side to Caden fouls with it. On the right wing, looks for Smith, can't find him. Does drive in, and is going to go up. Wow. Shot beautiful, up and in, and Delta takes the lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 19-18 Rabbits when we come back.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome you all to come out and check out our new facility.
Welcome back to Beaver High School. Scott Langford, Ken Nilsson, and of course we've got Nate Palmer from Centricom here, he's got the coolest TriCaster ever.
I noticed that. Came with some new equipment tonight.
I have TriCaster envy.
Centricom becoming kind of the envy of the state now. They really do a good job covering high school athletics.
Hey, leading the way in streaming technology. Appreciate them being here tonight for this broadcast. It's 19-18. Beavers down by 1, and it's been Caden fouls. 8 points in the second quarter and 11 points in the game. And a steal now for, it looks like, it's going to be a jump ball called again. It'll be Beaver basketball.
Great hustle by Dakota Dutson. He didn't realize it was his man coming to pick the ball up, and he took it away from him, and they got a jump out of it.
So the Beavers will have the ball as they retain possession on the alternating possession rule, and it's Roberts with it. 2 minutes left in the first half. Roberts covered inside, beautiful to Cord Snyder, and he muscles it up and in.
That's just what I was talking about before. He is so good at sealing the man off behind him, catches the ball, great footwork, goes right up and lays it in.
So the lead back to the Beavers, another lead change. Dutson on the left wing, looking inside for Lefevre. And Lefevre, Dutson, step back jumper. That was a beautiful shot.
My goodness. That's a college type move. That really is. That's that one step in, step back, and hit the fadeaway.
Oftentimes those are short just because your momentum's going backwards, but Dakota with a beautiful shot. Delta retakes the lead. Blackburn underneath to Roberts, right corner. Three-point shot up and in for Matthew Roberts.
Boy, did that work out for the Beavers, because I think the pass was intended for the inside man. It got by him and somehow made it all the way out for the three-point shot.
Fouls inside. He is fouled and will go to the free throw line when we come back.
Hey, Hold up there. Don't blow your hard-earned money on ag supplies and such until you visit Oasis Seed Cooperative in Delta. There's Montana Silversmith for that special lady. Well, hey, Oasis Seed has your planting supplies too, but Oasis Seed is more than a seed company. Animal health products, livestock panels, gates, poles, fencing supplies, for sure, but so much more. Wrangler, tack, saddles, and much more. Work hard, but spend wisely at Oasis Seed Cooperative, 290 North, 1000 West, Delta.
Welcome back to Beaver High School. Caden Fowles with another free throw. Made the first, second's good as well.
Boy, is he having a half here tonight.
Well, and, you know, I talked about Caden Fowles in the last game actually was scoreless. Didn't score a single bucket. And he averages almost 9 a game, but he didn't score. And this one, he's made up for it.
Got 13 already here in the game.
Brendan Hutchings with the ball. It's Beavers, we're all tied up at 23 with under a minute left to play in the first half. Matt Roberts, top of the key on the left wing now. Roberts to Goff. Goff maintains his pivot foot, only barely. And it's Hutchings driving on the baseline. Back top of the key to Roberts. And that time he couldn't maintain it. He travels. It'll be Delta ball with 40 seconds left.
And immediately you see Coach Smith asking for the delay here. He says, let's go for one, which is going to be a tough thing to do against Beaver, who is very aggressive out on the perimeter, and they can afford to be. They can still give up 2 fouls without having any free throw shot.
True story. 23 all. Nielsen with the ball, gets over 2 fouls. Fouls covered by Goff. Gets the count. Fouls has proved very elusive in this game tonight so far. Smith now with it. Delta maintains possession. Nielsen with it, over to Fowles. And they stay in the four-corner offense, burning the clock down to 15 seconds. Nielsen near the half line, dribbles back out. 10 now as the offense begins. Nielsen drives in, covered by Smith. On the baseline, stolen away by Hutchings. And Roberts with it. Roberts crosses the timeline, cuts over. Three-pointer at the buzzer is up, no good. And it's right where we started. We're all tied, 23 all, when we come back with the Southern Utah University halftime.
Looking for the best deal on a new set of tires? Well, swing on over to South Creek Shell in Beaver. They're outfitted with the latest technology in tire equipment and balancing. Every tire purchased comes with free balancing and free rotation for the life of the tire. South Creek Shell also features a Burger King restaurant, snacks, fuel, and a full line of over 1,200 tires from companies like Michelin and Bridgestone. Proud to support the Beaver Beavers, South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centracom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centracom.com to learn more.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66B store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66B store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
You want a quality education? How's this? All of SUU's nursing graduates passed their licensing exam on the first try in May of 2010. 100% of our students, not most of them, all of them. Small classes, caring faculty, the best facilities. That equals quality. Again, in May of 2011, 100% of our students passed the test. That's quality. You expect it, SUU delivers it.
Welcome back to Beaver High School. It's the Southern Utah University halftime, and we've got a barn burner of a game, just what we hoped for, as we're tied at 23. The teams had both, it was basically a half of runs, Ken.
You know, and it's just the type of game you'd hope you would have on the final game of the Region 13 schedule.
Perfect.
Both teams are battling for their lives because one's battling for a 2 seed, the other's battling for that 4 seed, and it's been just a game of runs. Delta come out 8-0. And then right back comes Beaver 14-2. And then Delta races back, takes a 1-point lead, and it's been back and forth. We're tied. Nothing settled yet.
Nope, it's all tied at 23. Southern Utah University halftime. Southern Utah University, where you get involved in your education, experience more. More learning, growing, maturing, hiking, dancing, and living. You'll experience more at Southern Utah University. Home of the Thunderbirds. They're our halftime sponsor for 2A. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll update you on state wrestling results for both Delta and Beaver High School. We'll be back on the Southern Utah University halftime.
Choosing a college is tough, but there's a big difference between 25 and 500 students in a class. SUU has small classes. It's a big difference if your professor is teaching class or doing research. SUU professors are in the classroom teaching and calling on you by name. At SUU, distinguished faculty are in small classes teaching rigorous nationally accredited programs on a safe campus in an unrivaled natural setting. Southern Utah University. There is a difference.
Every morning, millions of people skip breakfast. But thanks to McDonald's dollar menu at breakfast, they'll have to find something else to skip, like waiting for the shower to warm up, putting in their contacts. Ow. Or they could just wear that wet towel to work.
Good morning, everyone.
There are options, people, but skipping McDonald's dollar menu at breakfast isn't one of them. So grab a sausage burrito, sausage McMuffin sandwich, premium roast coffee, and more for just $1 each. That's the simple joy of breakfast at McDonald's.
Your Delta McDonald's, a proud supporter of Delta High School sports.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin.
Are you ready for a weekend away? Jorgensen's Honda is the place to start. They carry a full line of RVs to make that trip a lasting memory. With models like Yellowstone, Conquest, Amerilite, and Canyon Trail, you can find the perfect fit. For great fun and comfort, check out the full line of RVs at Jorgensen's Honda. Dennis or Mike can help you out. Stop by today at 980 South Coveview Road in Richfield, or give them a call at 435-896-6408.
Welcome back to Beaver High School Southern Utah University halftime, and it's the Beaver High School Beavers and the Delta Rabbits all tied up at 23, and it's been a lot of fun. From a new freshman to a graduate student, SUU education is designed to help you experience more education. And at SUU, you get involved in your education so you experience more learning. You can find out more about the Thunderbirds, Southern Utah University, at suu.edu. With 2:36 left in the half, let's run through some of our scoring here, and then after our last break, we'll take a look at some of our wrestling results. Again, 23 all here, Beaver High School and Delta High School. I'll cover the scoring for the Beaver first. Matt Roberts, leading scorer for the Beavers with 12 points, and he's had some clutch buckets.
Yeah.
5 points for Branson Blackburn, 3 for Cord Snyder, 2 for Brendan Hutchings, and 1 point for Gideon White.
You know, when I look at it, it really has been the Matt Roberts, Caden Fowles show. Both kids have been carrying their respective teams. Caden Fowles in the first half for Delta with 13, 5 for Dakota Dutson, 3 for Austin Chapel, and just 2 for Tanner Lefevre. So only 4 players have scored for Delta. Thank goodness, if you're a Delta fan, that Caden Fowles has brought his A game tonight.
Yes, it is. So right now we've got 2:36, clock stopped. We're all tied up, and it's halftime. It's the Southern Utah University halftime. We'll take another break and be back with third quarter action after this.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance. And you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451.
In life, connections are important. They give us a sense of stability and control. But what happens without them? Consider your knee. Did you know that most traditional total knee replacements remove the ACL that helps preserve your natural stability? Not the XP Preserving Knee from Biomet. It allows your healthy ligaments to stay connected, including your ACL.
To learn more about the XP Preserving Knee at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, call Dr. Joel Holm at 435-623-3633.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
When just standing up from a sitting position becomes a major life event, Service Drug has the solution for you. Service Drug is a distributor of lift chairs made by Golden Technologies. These chairs are manufactured in the USA from the highest quality materials, and the comfort they provide is unsurpassed. They come in a variety of colors and styles to meet your every need. Stop by today and check out the full line of home medical supplies at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore. As always, it's service first at Service Drug.
Scott Langford, Ken Nilsson, and Nate Palmer from Centricom down helping us. It's been the Southern Utah University halftime. Hope you enjoyed our halftime. And we'd like to update you on some of the wrestling stats. And this is also sponsored by SUU. Why don't you tell us about what's going on for the Delta Rabbits? They're leading the state.
Right now, as we move into the semifinal rounds, Delta with 12 wrestlers in the semifinals. Of those 12, there's 2 weights, 113, Polson and Taylor will match up against each other, and at 285, Draper and Walker will match up against each other. But still, Polson at 106 in there, Clark at 132, Lovell at 138, Willoughby at 145, Hatch at 152, Almanza at 160, Kent at 170, Skeen at 195, and then Draper and Walker at 285. That's who's still in the semifinals.
So all into the semis. That's a great showing for Delta High School. We'll cover Beaver here in a moment. The Delta Rabbits have the ball to start the third quarter. We're all tied up at 23. It's Lefevre with the ball. He drives baseline. Shot up, no good. Lefevre back, up and in.
Boy, tough shot to take off the bat, but he followed it up, got the rebound and laid it back up and in. So working hard as Tanner right there.
Delta up by 2, still by the Rabbits. And it'll be
And
Delta
will it be
coming
another
back.
start to the second half like we saw in the first half?
Boy, it's been a game of runs so far. On the left side is Dutson, top of the key Smith, over to Fowles. Fowles with those 13 first half points, leads all scorers, gets it to Dutson in the corner. Top of the key now to Smith, inside, outside, Fowles, thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. On the right side, Dutson does take it, shot up, no good, rebound Roberts. And Roberts is gonna push the action, goes in, and shot up, no
Wow.
good. A lot of contact on both ends, and now a foul.
I just say, if that goes in, that was a heck of a circus shot. Just about got it to go.
Yeah, it was close. So the foul will be on number 4, Dakota Dutson, and already bad news for the Rabbits. That's 3.
And immediately Brennan Nielsen's going to have to come in for him as he has those three personals.
You know, watching, just from someone who hasn't watched a lot of Delta basketball, it looks like the Rabbits only play in one speed.
Nice move right there. I think that was
Goff.
Yep.
Goff with a nice bucket on the inbounds. And so it's
his first 2 of the game.
And we're all tied again, so another tie ball game. We were tied at 23 at half. Fowles left corner. Smith back to Fowles. Back to Smith. Smith thinks about a 3. Back out to Fowles. Back to Smith. 6:13 left in the third. We're all tied at 25. Fowles to Smith. Now he takes a 3-point jumper up, no good. And
Wow.
there's Fowles, shot up and in.
How about that? That just shows you his athleticism as Caden Fowles went up by the rim to pick that off the glass and lay it back in.
Hoyt, 3-point jumper, wide open for Beaver, shot no good. Rebound to White, back up, no good. Rebound White again, shot up, blocked away, and he'll get his rebound. He's padding his rebound stats, not so much his points, however.
Boy, great effort inside, though, by the young man.
Roberts drives baseline, gets it to Goff. Ball's loose on the floor, and they're going to call a foul on Gideon White, I believe.
Gideon just hustling right there, dove in to try and get the loose ball and just took the legs out from Peyton Smith. That's why the whistle came. But you can't fault him. That was great hustle.
Yeah, no question. 1 team foul apiece. That's Gideon's second personal foul. It'll be Nielsen with the ball for Delta. They'll cross the timeline. Nielsen covered by Roberts. 27-25, Delta by 2. Fouls on the right wing, looking for Smith. Has him. He's covered by Hoyt.
Boy,
Smith.
you're right, Scott. There is just so much contact on both ends that
Yeah.
sooner or later the officials are probably going to have to get involved.
We'll take a break while we shoot the free throws. We'll be back.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best at cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
Smith 1 for 2 from the free throw line. The foul is on Hoyt. Now be his third personal foul. He stays in the game.
Scott, I was going to say I'd cuss Delta for not making both free throws as they've done that on about 3 trips. But right now, Beaver as well kind of struggling from line, and that's a tough call down inside.
Yeah, that interesting.
With
First
as much
foul on
contact as
Nielsen.
we've seen on both ends.
It has been rough, and consistently so. I mean, I don't really think there's really been an advantage as far as the
No.
roughness. There's been more fouls called on the Rabbits. Roberts top of the key, Roberts now has the top of the key. So it's 28-25. Biggest lead of the half for the Rabbits. They've started with a 5-2 run. Goff pivots to Roberts on the left side. Delta in a zone. And a steal now by Fowles. Caden picks it up to Smith, crosses the timeline. Smith covered by Roberts. Smith on the right side, ball knocked down, trying to get it to Nielsen, but Roberts with the quick hands.
Yeah, Brennan was coming off a baseline screen and would have had a look there, but nice job by Beaver to get the hands in the passing lane, knocks it out of bounds.
Nielsen with the ball, throw in. Has Caden Fowles. Fowles covered by Goff. Fowles drives, has had great success. Now a three-pointer by Smith, up, no good, rebound, Blackburn.
Had a good look right down the barrel, just off right.
4:25 left in the third. And
Whoa.
a pick a pocket by Smith. Smith on the left side, goes up, ball's blocked away, but he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 when we come back.
Every day is a good day to shop Drew Bay for a new truck. Check out the all-new, from the hubcaps to the headliner, 2014 Chevy Silverado. The all-new Silverado has 4-wheel disc brakes for superb stopping ability. This beast boasts 355 horsepower with 383 foot-pounds of torque, up to 420 horses and 450 pounds of torque. You choose. Be sure to ask about active fuel management and optional bed lengths and other available options. The all-new 2014 Chevy Silverado makes every day a good day to shop Drew Bay. Drew Bay Chevrolet, Delta.
First free throw is up and in for Smith. That takes the lead to 4, 29-25. Second free throw is up and in as well.
So Peyton here in the second half, yeah, 3 quick points for him. Good to see him get going if you're a Delta fan, and a kind of a tough one there for Beaver. That's Gideon White. I believe that's his 3rd foul.
Yeah, the Beavers with some foul trouble as well. Hoyt and White with 3. Rabbits have got a few players with 3. Goff on the baseline to Blackburn. Blackburn fakes, goes up, 8-foot jumper, pretty up and in.
Well, that was a great pump fake because he got his man to go by him in the air and then just kissed it off the glass.
So Smith will bring it back for the Rabbits, right wing to fouls.
Pretty good battle down here below us. It's really starting to get rough.
So it's Lefevre, left wing to Nilsson, drives top of the key to Smith. 30-27, 3-point lead for the Rabbits. 3:36 left in the third. Nilsson looking for fouls, can't find him, does have Lefevre. Lefevre at the free throw line.
Makes me wonder a little bit if the officials know that the fouls are mounting up on some kids, so they're trying to let them play as much as possible. Well,
maybe so.
Except that one right there.
Yeah, Goff tries to go through a screen, and he'll pick up his second personal foul. Oh no, first personal foul. 4 on the Beavers, 2 on the Rabbits. And he'll be out of bounds on the side. Just a reminder about players of the game for the Beavers. It's a Mike's Food Town player of the game, as well as a Beaver Valley Chevron Dairy Queen player of the game. Appreciate those sponsors who bring you those players of the game.
And we'll have McDonald's one on the other side as well, Scott, so we appreciate that.
Dason fouls over to Lefevre. Lefevre goes up over Roberts. Pretty easy call. It's offensive. And it'll be Beaver basketball.
Yeah, he just got over positioned and perfect. Yeah. There was just nowhere to go, and it was a good call.
Yeah, Roberts didn't move. It wasn't even close.
Yeah. And that's 3 on Tanner Lefevre, so he's going to have to be a little bit careful here.
There's a lot of players in foul trouble for both teams. Austin Chappell gets ready to check in the game. He's got 3. Underneath it's White. White goes up on the left side. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Going to be taken by White again. White goes up. Shot, no good. Rebound this time to Lefevre. Oh, no, that's Caden Fouls. Ahead is Lefevre. Shot up.
Wow. There's just a ton of contact. Just a ton of contact.
Oh, off the Rabbits. Goff throws it off. And this game is really getting rough. 2:45 left. It's Delta by 3.
Yeah, you can see the Delta fans over on that side. They weren't happy about that little exchange.
Well, and the Beaver fans are unhappy on the other end. The fans are in agreement.
Yeah.
It's a little rough. 27-30. It's the Beavers down by 3. They have the ball. Hoyt to Goff. Goff on the right wing. Top of the key to Blackburn. Blackburn drives in. Out to Roberts. Roberts picks up his dribble. Has Hoyt. Hoyt looks for Goff. Can't find him. It does get him back out there. It was close to a 5-second call. I think one more little swipe of the arm and it was over. But the Beavers do retain possession. 2:12 left in the third. It's 30 for the Rabbits, 27 for Beaver. Hoyt drives the lane, kicks in. Over to Roberts. Roberts outside the three-point line, drives in the left side, fakes, shot up, and I think it was blocked by Nilsson. Rebound by Goff. Goff goes up in traffic, no good.
Whoa.
Rebound.
Boy, just so much contact,
Wow.
it's getting almost out of hand. And I don't think that was a jump ball by, oh, it was.
Wow,
Wow, I didn't see that at all.
It'll be Beaver basketball. And, both,
wow.
both student bodies, or excuse me, both fan bases. It's consistently rough on both ends.
Yes, it is.
I've said this a million times. As long as it's consistent on both ends, I'm okay with it. This one's getting a little dangerous, a little rough.
Well, and the official there, I think he came a little quick with his whistle because he wanted to stop the play, but I don't think there was a tie-up.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It's Hutchings from 8 feet, shot up and in.
And it costs Delta a bucket there on the defensive end as Beaver answers.
Minute 38 left in the third. It's 30-29. Delta with the ball and that 1-point lead. Fouls right corner. He gets it to Peterson. Peterson trying to find Fouls, can't find him.
Whoa.
And he gets it over to Dason Fouls. Jason with the left-hand dribble. That was close like it was on the other end.
It was.
On the right side, Nielsen. Nielsen gets Peterson. Back to Nielsen. Nielsen, three-point jumper straight away. It's up, no good. Rebound, Matt Roberts, and he'll move ahead quickly. Cross the timeline, left side. Wisely pulls back out. Smith, three-point jumper, left wing is up and no good. Rebound to Chappell. We haven't seen him in a while with the fouls. Nielsen shot up and in.
Nice job running the floor by both players there as Brennan headed up that far side and made a nice catch on a kind of a thread the needle pass and laid it in.
Timeout on the floor, we'll take it. 32-29 Delta when we come back.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Welcome back, 32-29. It's Delta by 3, and it is a great crowd here at Beaver High School. Both the Rabbits and the Beavers filling up the stands, and it's starting to get emotional. You can feel it coming.
You really can, and I really like these two schools because both schools travel well.
They do.
Doesn't matter where they're at in the state, they're going to bring a lot of people with them. And tonight, this is a great atmosphere. As this gym is loud and it's emotional, as you said.
Yeah, it certainly is. The Beavers with the ball here at the break. I'll cover the Beaver wrestling team. And right now it's the Beavers with the ball. They're down 3 with 43 seconds left. Hutchings at the free throw line, gets it to Smith. Smith goes in, 8-foot jumper's up, no good. Rebound gonna be taken by Nielsen, and the Rabbits on the run. Smith with it. Cuts over right corner to Peterson. Peterson in a trap, and he travels. Turnover on the Rabbits. It'll be Beaver basketball.
Well, the pressure defense was just there, just kind of forced him to take a step backwards. And kind of bad news is I just noticed Austin Chappell headed to the locker room. I saw him going off limp, and he must have turned an ankle, so they must be taking him in to tape him up.
Okay, hopefully Austin's okay. Top of the key, it's Hutchings on the left side to Roberts. The Beavers have gone cold in this third quarter, and they've had some opportunities. Smith with it on the wing. Gives over to Roberts. Roberts on the right wing, more towards the baseline, down to 7 seconds. Roberts dribbles out, down to 5 seconds. He's going to take a super long jumper.
Almost went in.
Good. And not the shot you want at the end of the third quarter. It's 32-29 when we come back.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
The type of medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive high-quality medicine just like those in big cities. Delta Community Medical Center and Fillmore Community Medical Center both provide the same quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. What they do well. Intermountain's Fillmore Community Medical Center and Delta Community Medical Center. Healing for life.
3 down, 1 to go here at Beaver High School. It's 32-29. It's the Rabbits by 3. And let me run down the wrestling stats just really quickly. Into the semis at 126 would be Kenyon Green, 132 Kyle Evans. Corbin Green at 138. He's got a couple upsets under his belt, and so he'll wrestle in the semis at 138. Tice Radden wrestles at 145. Keaton Fells, 152, 182 for Rusty Lim, and 195 for Caden Beecham. So all of those wrestlers will be wrestling in the semis tomorrow.
And that's not too shabby right there for Beaver to have that many in there. So again, if you want to have some fun, go up to UVU and watch those teams tomorrow. It should be a lot of fun to see all those semis.
Just one senior for the Beavers on that list. So Delta will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. They're up by 3. Right side, it's Dutson. Dutson top of the key to Smith. And the Beavers have struggled with their shooting, and this one's going to go out of bounds. And just an unforced turnover.
Absolutely. Just looking for Tanner Lefevre on that left side. A little too much adrenaline right there. Just fired it out of bounds.
So the Beavers come back, 7.5 left in the game, down by 3. Roberts, near steal by Smith.
And almost again.
Almost again. Smith has got a couple picks in this one. Off the dribble. Smith with the ball, right wing. Takes a screen from Snyder. On the baseline to Hutchings. Inside to Snyder. Snyder underneath. And he's going to go up and be fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And what a nice power move by Cord Snyder.
Well, one thing that Beaver got away from there in that third quarter, Scott, was, if you'll notice, Delta on the defensive end, they're switching everything. And Beaver has got a couple of mismatches down inside, and they haven't gone to him. They did right there.
They did. Snyder missed his first free throw. Austin Chappell back. He is limping a bit. Hopefully Austin will be able to go, and he'll be all right. So Snyder will have another opportunity. He's 1 out of 5 now, struggling from the free throw line. Second one's up, no good. And a rebound is to Lefevre. So the Rabbits come back with Smith crossing the timeline. He's covered by Roberts. In the corner now to Fowles. Fowles is the game's leading scorer.
And they need to get Caden going again. He just had, I believe, 2 points in that third quarter.
So Smith with the ball. Top of the key is covered by Roberts. These two have battled back and forth all game long. Good, healthy competition. Ball off the Beavers. Tyler Hoyt. 6:46 left in the game. It's 32-29. Gideon White back in. And Snyder out.
And again, Snyder's given him some good minutes tonight, and he gets a nice hand as he leaves.
Yeah, he's a little dejected. You can see the free throw percentage, not what he wants. Fouls into Lefevre. At the free throw line, over to Dayson fouls. Dayson to Caden. Caden on the right wing. Over to Smith. Had an opportunity. There's going to be an illegal screen. This might be on Lefevre. If it is, it's 4. Oh, tough break for the Rabbits. No, they're calling it number 4, actually, so that's,
well, that's
Dudson's
Dakota
4th.
Dudson, that's his 4th.
We're down to that point in the game with both teams where, you know, chances are if you get a foul, there's going to be 4.
Yep, so he's going to have to go sit for a while. Brennan Nielsen will be back again. It's just a matter of attrition here.
Certainly is. Roberts now with the ball. Again, Beavers still down 3. It's been several minutes since the Beavers have scored. Smith covering Roberts on the left side to Dylan Smith for Beaver. Smith drives, and Dayson Fowl is going to pick up one of those just unfortunate ones, and for Dayson, 4.
Yep, one of those, they call him a nickel and dimer out front, just a little too aggressive.
There's a lot of contact. Just, you know, it's one of those fouls as a coach, you shake your head and go, no. I call them unnecessary fouls.
And Beaver also shoots the rest of the way because that's the 6th team foul.
Roberts with the ball on the right wing, looking in the corner for Hoyt. Hoyt, 3-point jumper up, no good. Rebound White. White goes back up, blocked by Lefevre, but a foul call. And again, if that's on Lefevre, that's 4.
That was a way late whistle, and that was way, I don't know how he called that one because it was so up high, Scott, that he just wiped it out of the air.
So 4 fouls for Lefevre. So for the Rabbits, you've got 4 fouls for Lefevre, Dakota Dudson, and Dayson fouls. So Gideon White will shoot 2 free throws. Free throws up, and the drought stops for the Beavers. And that's about 7 minutes of game time, I believe, that the Beavers had a scoring drought. So, and they're only down 2. They can consider themselves very fortunate. Outscored 9-6 in that third quarter.
Yeah, and Tanner Lefevre's going to have to go to the bench with those 4 fouls. Still 6:10 to go, so that's a long ways.
Long time. White, second free throw up and in as well. Gideon White, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. And that cuts the lead to 1 at 6:07. The Delta Rabbits back in action. Fouls. Oh, Roberts is going to pick up the same kind of nickel and dimer we were talking about.
And you can see Coach Hillock over there saying, why? You know, why get out and do that? Because, you know, after the call's on the other end, the whistle's going to come on this end.
So on the left side, going to be Nielsen, left wing. Nielsen inside, nice entry pass. Over to Dayson Fowles, over to Caden. Caden with it on the right wing outside the 3-point line to Smith. Oh, Caden Fowles open, couldn't quite find it. And it's going to be Peterson with it to Fowles on the right wing. He drives on Hutchings. Pivots and drives. And there'll be a foul on Hutchings on the body, and that basically both teams now in the penalty.
Rhett Shamo also going to check in here for Dayson Fowles.
Trying to get some scores of that Kanab Parowan game and also the Millard Enterprise game. Some big ramifications of all the matchups in Region 13 tonight.
Absolutely. Both fan bases are going to be looking at those.
And a turnover on the Rabbits, and it'll be Beaver High School ball.
Caden just coming out wide here for the pass and just goes right through his hands and out of bounds.
As much as Beaver has struggled in this late third and early fourth quarter, the Rabbits have been unable to capitalize. Blackburn in the game for the Beavers. Top of the key. Over to Roberts. Roberts, three-point jumper up, no good. Rebound can be taken by Smith. Smith crosses over, goes to the baseline. It's got Roberts. Roberts cuts back. Ooh, a reach, close. Caden Fowles drives in. It's going to go up. Left-hand shot blocked. Blackburn with the rebound.
Coach Smith is off that bench, and he is hot. He wants that same call on his end that they got down on the other end.
And Blackburn goes coast to coast, and they score 2. So the reason the Parowan-Kanab game's not on is they don't play until tomorrow night.
There you go.
So, right side, there's Nielsen. Brennan with the ball. Top of the key to Caden Fowles. It's the Beavers by 1 at the 4:40 mark. And Smith, top of the key. 4:26 left in the game. Beavers by 1. Nielsen with it. Right wing, he'll dribble top of the key, straight away. Drives on the baseline, has a lane, goes up, shot, and he'll draw 2 free throws. And for Gideon White, that'll be number 4. So a nice play by Nielsen as he took advantage, and that hurts the Beavers.
Yeah, Brennan did a good job because he knew he had the taller man coming on him, so he jumped back into him to force that contact.
So Nielsen in the game, first free throws. In the game, the Rabbits 7 for 10, and Coach Smith talks about in the pregame when they tend to shoot well from the free throw line, they win. Nielsen's first free throw, jinx.
Yep, I wasn't going to say anything because I thought I'll jinx him if I say something.
That's correct.
We'll see if he can tie it up here with the second one.
Second free throw is up and good. 3 points in the game for Brennan. So
and we're tied again. We're right back where we started.
33 all with 4:12 left in the game. Smith covering Roberts on the left side. Now dribbles right. He's picked up by number 21 who's checked in the game. That's Rhett Shamo. Shamo. Goff, top of the key to Roberts. Roberts covered by Shamo. In the corner, and now it's Hoyt. Hoyt drives inside to White. White on the baseline, goes up. And it's going to be blocked from behind by Caden Fowles. And Smith with the ball. And that's going to be stolen away by the Beavers. Blackburn picks it up. He's going to go up. Shot from the side, no good. Rebound to Gideon White. And Smith with the board.
Peterson ahead if he can finish.
Peterson does so. Delta by 2.
That's Ridge Peterson, who got out in front of everybody and then lays it up and in.
Roberts with the ball. Dribbles on the right wing. Top of the key to Blackburn. Blackburn thinks about a three-point shot. Won't take it. Back to Roberts. It's Delta by 2. 3 minutes left in the game. Hoyt goes up, 8-foot jumper's up, no good. Rebound to Caden Fowles.
And he had a mismatch on Brennan, and Brennan just did a pretty good job kind of keeping him out from the basket and turned and took a little bit, maybe a further jump shot than he wanted to.
35-33, timeout by the Rabbits when we come back.
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their modern restrooms, Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology, and now featuring Orange Julius and smoothies. And of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
RC Staples has been your family shoe and clothing outlet in Delta since 1995. If you need to outfit an individual, a family, or a missionary, RC Staples is the place. There's luggage, tuxedo rentals, and much more. RC Staples is very conscious of changing styles and fashion trends as they cater to the lifestyle, budget, and tastes of Miller County residents. Hey, RC Staples is both trendy and price conscious. So shop with confidence. That's RC Staples, 261 West Main, Delta.
35-33, favor of the Delta Rabbits. Scott Langford, Ken Nelson. And it's another barn burner here at Beaver High School.
You know, we saw the Delta. These two teams took it to overtime, and, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if it didn't go to overtime again tonight.
Well, Coach Smith talked about the fact that, and well, both coaches actually mentioned it. Coach Hillock mentioned, he said, you know, Delta has been in these games, and it's been very close. And he said at some point, you let them hang around, they're going to win one. So now the referees, apparently the Beaver High School student body, a little boisterous. And
security coming out apparently, huh?
Well, it's going to be the athletic director, Randy Hunter. who's going to walk over and have a visit with the Beaver High School student body. Smith with the ball and half court. It's Delta with the ball in the lead by 2 with 3 minutes left in the ball game. On the right side, Caden Fowles with it. Fowles covered by Goff. Smith on the left side to Shamo. Shamo, top of the key, shot up and in!
And look who's back.
Caden Fowles.
Just had 2 in that third quarter, and now here in the fourth knocks a 3, and that was big.
Biggest lead of the game now, second half is 5. Beaver with the basketball, down 5. Roberts with it, left wing. Roberts left side now to Hoyt. And Shamo is going to pick up a personal foul.
Coach Smith not happy with that because every foul now puts Beaver at the line with the clock stopped.
Well, and closer to that double bonus.
Yep.
So
Tanner Lefevre back in for Shamo. Tanner's got to be careful. He's playing with the 4 personals.
So you've got White playing with 4 and Lefevre playing with 4. And a free throw for Hoyt. Shot is up and in. The Beavers in the game so far. Let's see, in the fourth quarter now, that's 3 out of 5. Makes them 7 out of 15, so less than 50%. Make that 8 out of 16. Now they are at 50%. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it. 38-35 Delta when we come back.
When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
2:25 left in the game. It's Delta by 3, and they have the ball. And again, players of the game for both teams. For Delta?
Well, right now, Caden Fowles is sure making a strong case for him. He'd like to take that value meal home tonight.
Well, he's got 18 points. I'm not sure how he's going to lose it. He averages 8.7 on the season, so 10 above his average. And he's got 13 in the first, 5 in the second half. So Caden Fowles definitely the leading candidate. For the Beavers, will be a Mike's Food Town and Beaver Valley Chevron Dairy Queen player of the game. Smith with it in the backcourt. Now the Beavers full court press, 2-2-1. Zone full court press. Ball goes over to Dason Fowles. Oh, might have got away with one there. And now the Beavers, going to be called a foul. And
that's a makeup call there, Scott, because I don't know if there was a foul there or a tie-up maybe, but Peyton Smith snuck in on the rebound as it came down. Coach Smith is up wondering.
Could have been.
Wow. Of all the physical play we've seen tonight, you just hate to see the nickel and dimers called either way.
So now it'll be Gideon White up, and he's 3 out of 4 from the line. He's got 2 free throws. 19 fouls, double bonus now for the Beavers. Free throws up, no good.
Missed it.
And the rebound's going to go off of the Rabbits. It'll stay for the Beavers. And Tyler Hoyt hits the ground pretty hard. So the referee explains to Caden why he didn't call an over-the-back foul. And it'll be Branson Blackburn on the baseline. Blackburn has Goff. Goff thinks about a three-point shot, doesn't take it, steps back to Roberts. 38-35, Delta by 3. Blackburn straight away over to Hoyt. Hoyt top again underneath, there's Blackburn. Blackburn drives up, shot, and is fouled, and that'll be it for Tanner Lefevre.
And that's a tough one for Tanner because he was going across away from the basket. I'd say, go ahead, let him fade away.
Yeah.
Don't go with him.
And instead he went with him, and he actually extended that arm and kind of pushed Blackburn out. But you're right, all the momentum was going away from the basket. If he makes that shot, it's remarkable. We've seen a few remarkable shots though tonight.
And Beaver actually had a man standing under the basket wide open that they didn't see, or they would have had an easy layup.
38-35, Branson, Blackburn, 2 free throws. Shot is up, no good. And I believe it's a double bonus. And the other official does call it. I thought they were going to call a foul.
Yeah.
I think that's a double bonus.
The official underneath is kind of, I'm not sure what to say there. He just wasn't aware there was the outside official that went, whoa.
He's laughing.
I think he knows. He was kind of spaced it off a little bit there.
So Blackburn's second free throw's up. No good as well, and the Beavers continue to struggle from the free throw line, but then Tyler Hoyt gets it back up takes a shot, no good. Goff with the ball. Top of the key to Blackburn. The Beavers back in business, down 3.
Got to give him credit for really hustling on the offensive boards.
Matt Roberts goes up, left hand stop, and now he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. That might be 5 on Dason Fowles, depending on who they call it on. Nope. Be on number 12, and that'll be 4 on Austin Chappell.
Coach Smith wants to visit with the official. He won't even look at him. He knows he's in a hornet's nest right there.
Good. That's good luck by the Rabbits, as Dason Fowles does not pick it up. And Roberts misses a free throw. Beavers killing themselves with free throws in this fourth quarter, just 4 out of 9. Second free throw up and good. So 5 out of 10 in the quarter. And it's a 2-point lead for Delta. And Delta has been unable to capitalize on some Beaver errors. Ooh, a near steal, but it's going to go out of bounds off the Beavers. Delta ball, minute 30.
They've got to be careful. They have the man open down the sideline, but it's got to be quick.
Caden Fowles will throw in for the Rabbits. Gets it to Smith. Smith covered by Hoyt. Minute and a half left. Smith crosses the timeline. Looking on the right side for Dutson. Dutson covered by Blackburn. Takes a drive, kicks back out to Caden Fowles. Fowles has been the Beaver killer tonight.
Delta's going to try and pull it out right here. And I was going to say, Scott, I'd maybe be a little more aggressive right here if you're
now
Delta.
Dutson with the turnover. Roberts with it on the left side. Cuts in, goes up, fakes, kicks out to Blackburn. 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebound to the Rabbits. Boy, the gym was poised to explode.
I was going to say, if you're Delta, I'd take it right at him. Why? Because you're going to get a whistle just like that.
Yeah, Caden Fowles drives in, runs into Goff, and he'll do the 2 free throws. Good call, I thought, as Goff was moving slightly to the side.
The way the whistles have been coming, and as upset as Coach Smith has been for Delta, I think if Delta would initiate something here on the offensive end, take it to them, you'll get a whistle, and they did right there.
So it'll be Caden Fowles. In the game, he's 3 out of 4. First free throw, up and in.
Wow. Ice water in his veins as he drained that right here in front of the student body.
19 points in the game. And the referee talking to one of the Beaver players. So out will go Dakota Dutson. And in the game will be Brennan Nilsson for Delta.
So as Craig Boulderjack would say, buckle up, because it's going to be a thriller with a 47.2 seconds left.
Oh, a big free throw. Oh, miss. So it's going to be a 3-point, 1-possession game. Matt Roberts with it. Gets it to Hoyt. Hoyt takes a 2-point jumper from 18. It's up and in.
Wow, how about that ice water in his veins as he just,
yeah.
That's his first field goal of the night.
First field goal of the night for Hoyt, but a big one for the Beaver senior in his last game here in the Carl Truman Gymnasium. And it'll be a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with the exciting conclusion of this one after this.
The government and community leaders in Millard County today were molded into the people they have become by the experiences and opportunities during their high school years. The same stands true for the future leaders of Delta City. That's why the City Council and Mayor of Delta are thoroughly invested in providing opportunities for the students of Delta High School to assist them in reaching their potential. Delta City appreciates the opportunity to support Delta High School academics and this Delta Rabbits sports broadcast.
Welcome back. It's an exciting basketball game. It's Beaver down 1. Delta with the lead, 39-38. 36.9 seconds. Rabbits with the ball underneath the Beavers basket.
And again, Delta's going to have to somehow solve this full court pressure that Beaver's been bringing here late in the game.
It has rattled a little bit. Now, if you remember the game in Delta the other night, Beavers up by 16 in the third quarter, but the Rabbits come charging back, force overtime, and then the Beavers able to pull away in overtime. And tonight the Beavers have been down. Now they've come back, now down 1, and there'll be Caden Fowles to throw in for the Rabbits. They'll have Nilsson and Smith in the backcourt.
And I think Peyton Smith can just come to the ball. I don't think they're going to have to interchange and screen for each other. That's just what will happen.
So it's a 3-quarter court press. Smith with it on the wing to Nilsson. Back to Smith.
And he might as well, I was going to say, that's like that, over the top.
And Caden Fowles with it. He's covered by White. And they're going to call a, let's see.
Wow, I thought he might have got fouled over there.
Actually. And Coach Smith wants to talk to the official about it. They call it travel.
Wow.
So and he did hop. The question is was he pushed or did he hop? It was absolutely a travel, but don't know if there was contact. Couldn't see from here.
Wow. Just Coach
Goff.
Smith beside himself, not getting a call here late in this game.
Roberts with the ball, 20 seconds. Beavers down one, but they have the ball. Hoyt with it to Roberts. Roberts on the left side. Back to Blackburn. Blackburn drives, goes up on the left side. Layup, it's up and in. Branson Blackburn. And the Delta Rabbits will call a timeout. And Coach Smith calls it with 9.5 seconds left. And this has been a game of momentum changes. And it's 40-39. Beavers on top by 1.
So if you're Delta, plenty of time. In fact, they'll put a couple seconds back up, 11.1. I think you get it in the hands of your point guard and let him go ahead and see if he can't create clear to the other end.
Yeah, so and it's going to be interesting what happens. The foul situation, the Beavers in a 1-and-1 situation. So and the Delta Rabbits in a 2-foul situation. So they'll have the ball down at the baseline and they'll go all the way. 11.1 seconds, a lot on the line. The Beavers fighting for second place. If they win, they have second place for sure, and possibly first with a Parowan loss tomorrow night at Kanab. And for the Rabbits, fighting to maintain hold of that fourth playoff spot.
And this has been the story all season long for the Rabbits. They have been in every region game. They just have struggled to close it out. Can they do it here tonight? We'll see. 11.1 seconds to go.
So for the Rabbits, it'll be Nielsen and Smith.
And you know, one other thing, Scott, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Fouls, and
officials
Chapel
tend to put their whistles away down the stretch. I think Beaver can afford to be a little bit aggressive here simply because referees do not like to end the game with a call.
So now, here it is. It'll be Caden Fowles. He's got the baseline. Three-quarter court press by the Beavers. Fowles with it to Smith.
Bring it into him.
10 seconds left in the game. Smith to Chappell, back to Smith. Smith throws over the top to Fowles. Fowles takes a three-point jumper. No good. Rebound going to be taken. Dayson Fowles, and he'll go to the line with 0.9 seconds. The Beavers don't box out, and it'll be Dayson Fowles with a chance to tie or win this game with 0.9 left.
You know, we had the angle with the shot, and it looked like it was going to be good.
Gideon White will foul out of the game. That'll be his 5th personal foul, and it'll be Dylan Smith who will come in the game for Beaver.
How big was that for the sophomore to go up, get the rebound, and have the presence of mind to go right back to the front of the rim?
And Fowles hacked on that attempt.
And how nervous are his mom and dad right over there across the way?
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 0.9 seconds. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Welcome back. It's a wild finish. 0.9 seconds. Dayson Fowles at the line shooting 2. And as we think back to last game, the Beavers in overtime were 4 out of 5, and the Delta Rabbits were only 1 out of 4. So a chance for the Rabbits to make up for that free throw loss down in Delta.
And you know what? I'm going to take a chance. I hope I don't jinx the young man, but this sophomore, Dayson Fowles, has as pretty a stroke as you'll see. Very capable of just standing up there and knocking them both down. I expect him to just calmly step up there. We'll see how it goes here.
We'll see.
But an opportunity to really learn and grow. This is a great, great experience for these young men right here.
Yeah, a lot of nerves, a lot of pressure. 0.9 seconds.
And you can hear the crowd below us.
So Dayson Fowles, a sophomore, has 2. Oh, he has a 1-and-1, right?
I think it's
2.
no,
2 shots. First one is up and good.
Whoa, how about that for the sophomore?
So that ties up the game. So Fowles has a chance now to most likely win the game. And they're going to try to get Brendan Nelson to move out.
They want everybody out of the lane. And now
timeout on the floor. We'll take it 40-40 when we come back.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked #1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank #1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
Scott Langford, Ken Nilsson, and another timeout to ice the sophomore Dason Fowles. He knocks down the most important free throw, and so it's all tied up. Now there's a little bit of pressure off because if you don't make it, you get another opportunity. So Dason will come to the free throw line. He's got one free throw, and that'll give him one opportunity.
Dason comes from good bloodlines. His dad, Rob Fowles, our vice principal, was a standout at Delta High School when he was there, and then went on to play at UVU. Really had a nice career, and now I can't imagine, I can't imagine. I've got a son out there too, but I can't imagine what Dason's mom and dad right now are going through as they watch their sophomore son step up here.
If the ball's missed, it's almost a guaranteed overtime.
Yeah.
The Beavers would have may have a chance for one full court fling. So it'll be Dason Fowles with one free throw. It's 40 all with 0.9 seconds left. Fowles takes a deep breath, steps up to the line, and the shot is up and
got it!
So Delta with the lead, and it's going to be a long baseball court pass. Roberts to Smith at the buzzer, shot is up, no good. Delta steals one from the Beavers as they come into the Carl Trim Gymnasium, and they cement their spot. They take fourth place, and for the sophomore, Dason Fowles, as he knocks down the winning free throws with no time.
Wow, how about that? You know what? I believe tonight McDonald's would be okay with me if I gave two players of the game, if we go with the two cousins right there. One lights it up all game long, and the other one steps up in front of a very hostile crowd and knocks it down. That's a great basketball game right there.
Yeah, great game. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the Sunrise Engineering postgame after this.
At Lovell Pharmacy in Delta, we put the love in customer service. We do it by offering so much more than just pharmaceutical care. Try our Jackson Hole Soda, BYU Ice Cream, and our cheese curds from Beaver Cheese Plant. For all of your gift-giving needs, from baby showers to birthday presents, shop Lovell Pharmacy. And don't forget our nice, informative, caring staff. Remember, we put the love in customer service at Lovell Pharmacy. Find us at 111 East Main Street in Delta.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome y'all to come out and check out our new facility.
Hey, hold up there. Don't blow your hard-earned money on ag supplies and such until you visit Oasis Seed Cooperative in Delta. There's Montana Silversmith for that special lady. Well, hey, Oasis Seed has your planting supplies too, but Oasis Seed is more than a seed company. Animal health products, livestock panels, gates, poles, fencing supplies, for sure, but so much more. Wrangler, tack, saddles, and much more. Work hard, but spend wisely at Oasis Seed Cooperative, 290 North, 1000 West, Delta.
Looking for the best deal on a new set of tires? Well, swing on over to South Creek Shell in Beaver. They're outfitted with the latest technology in tire equipment and balancing. Every tire purchased comes with free balancing and free rotation for the life of the tire. South Creek Shell also features a Burger King restaurant, snacks, fuel, and a full line of over 1,200 tires from companies like Michelin and Bridgestone. Proud to support the Beaver Beavers. South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Legendary NBA coach Phil Jackson once said, "Yes, victory is sweet, but it doesn't necessarily make life any easier the next season or even the next day." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Make your kids' education a priority. Find out what you can do. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and promoting excellence in education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Welcome back. It's the Sunrise Engineering post-game show, making things you do every day better. Sunrise Engineering, serving you from offices in Fillmore, Richfield, Cedar City, and Washington. Sunrise Engineering. Find out more about Sunrise Engineering at sunrise-eng.com. Appreciate Sunrise Engineering all season long sponsoring our post-game. And tonight it was a wild basketball game and an awesome ending. And as you were talking before, high school basketball, one of the purest sports.
You know, you're just not going to see that kind of environment like we had here tonight. As a big crowd, both sides were filled up. The balcony had a lot of fans up there. The students going nuts. Everybody got their money's worth here tonight. That really was a fine effort by both sides. Neither team let the other one get too far ahead. Both played very, very well. At times it got a little physical, but I was very impressed with the composure that was kept by both teams, really.
No, I thought on the floor it was, the players they were just great as far as the way they acted. So the Delta Rabbits defeat the Beavers 41-40, and for the Rabbits, that cements that 4th seed going into next week's first-round playoffs. So it doesn't matter what happens with Millard, as the Rabbits own that 4th seed outright.
Wow, and everybody in Delta breathing a sigh of relief because now they know they're going. And just for people, just to pass along the information, the Delta boys team will play Friday at 11:50 up at Orem High School. The girls, I believe, have the 3 o'clock game on Thursday, 3:10 on Thursday. And then Beavers boys.
Well, we don't know, because now that, if Enterprise defeats Kanab as expected, it'll be a tie. So the Beavers could end up, they'll either be second or third, but we just, we don't know what's going to happen as far as, and if they're second, they play at 3:10. If they end up in the 3rd place position, then they would play at 8:10 p.m. So, the Beavers come down to this last week of the season, tied for first at 7-1, and they will finish the season in the region play at 7-3 rather. And so, a tough break. You slide from first to possibly third in a week.
And that's just how this region is, Scott. It's just there's so much parity in the league. Anybody can beat anybody on a given night. And, boy, first half of the season, Beaver really looked like the class of Region 13, and I still think they are one of the elite teams. They've just stumbled a couple of times here. But
well, interesting that they defeat Parowan, Enterprise, and Delta on their home floors and lose to all three on so their only region losses are here at home.
Wow.
So kind of an odd thing. Let's talk about the Delta Rabbits side of the ball first. Let's go over the individual scoring, and let's do the players of the game.
Well, obviously, Caden Fowles with 13 in the first half. Only had 2 in that second half, but boy, did he hit a big 3 in the 4th quarter. He ends up with 19 in the ball game. And then from there, it's pretty well spread out. Dakota Dutson finishes with 5. Peyton Smith with 3. Brennan Nielsen has 3. Austin Chappell has 3. Tanner Lefevre had 4 before he fouled out. Ridge Peterson comes off the bench, gives Coach Smith some good minutes. He has 2. And then Dason Fowles, 2 points on the evening, but they were the biggest 2 points of the game. I'm not sure if you could be in a more pressure situation than that one.
End of the game, into the playoffs it is. Now on the Beaver side of the ball, we had 13 points for Matt Roberts, 11 for Branson Blackburn, 4 for Tyler Hoyt and Brendan Hutchings, 3 apiece for Gideon White and Cord Snyder, and then 2 points for Case and Goff. So, balanced scoring for both teams. That's what we like. We're going to take another break on our Sunrise Engineering postgame. When we come back, we'll have players of the game, and we'll wrap up and look ahead at next week's action and more here from Beaver High School.
Does your kid know it all? Legendary basketball coach John Wooden once said, "It's what you learn after you know it all that counts." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Help your kids see their potential. Partner up with their coaches and teachers. Find out what you can do. Just something to think about. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66V store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66V store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Every morning, millions of people skip breakfast. But thanks to McDonald's Dollar Menu at breakfast, they'll have to find something else to skip, like waiting for the shower to warm up, putting in their contacts. Ow. Or they could just wear that wet towel to work.
Good morning, everyone.
There are options, people, but skipping McDonald's Dollar Menu at breakfast isn't one of them. So grab a sausage burrito, sausage McMuffin sandwich, premium roast coffee, and more for just $1 each. That's the simple joy of breakfast at McDonald's.
Your Delta McDonald's, a proud supporter of Delta High School sports.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
It's a final from Beaver High School, 41 for the Rabbits, 40 for the Beavers, and both of these teams will go playing in the playoffs next Friday. With that day change. It was supposed to be on Saturday, which would have been a whole lot more convenient for me, but they changed it to Friday, and so both these teams will be playing. And of course, you know, once again, the time for the Delta Rabbits?
11:50 on Friday, and they will get, I'm not sure, it could be North Sevier, could be Emory.
We just don't know.
It's got to wait and see.
For the Beavers, it all depends. It could be anywhere from 10:30 in the morning until 8:10 at night, so we'll try to keep you posted. You can check the school website and find out about that. It's the Sunrise Engineering postgame. We live and work close to you. You can see their office locations at sunrise-eng.com. Appreciate Sunrise Engineering sponsoring our postgame. Now, players of the game. And first, let's talk about player of the games for the Beavers. And the Mike's Food Town player of the game, always friendly and fun service at Mike's Food Town. Great food, great prices. And your hometown grocer, Mike's Food Town. And the Mike's Food Town player of the game will be Matt Roberts, as he had 13 points and 12 of those in the first half. And he'll be the Mike's Food Town player of the game.
I think that's a great choice. He is a quality player. And obviously, he'll be back next year.
Yes, he will. So the other one is the Dairy Queen player of the game will go to Branson Blackburn. Blackburn with 11 points, including 5 in the first, 6 in the second. Balanced scoring, Blackburn big in the middle. And it'll be Branson Blackburn, the Beaver Valley Chevron Dairy Queen player of the game.
And as we look across on the Delta side of things, we want to thank McDonald's of Delta as they sponsor our player of the game. The winner will get an extra value meal down at McDonald's. I was just down there yesterday. They've got their promotion going on that every once in a while your receipt will come up, and if you give a compliment to somebody, you get your meal free. Well, guess what?
It happened to you.
Happened to me. Doggone
really?
It. And so, yeah, I want to thank McDonald's. They bought my meal yesterday.
What did you have to do?
There was another person standing there behind me, and they said, you know what, have you got a nice compliment for that person behind you? And I happened to know who it was, just, you know, because they live in the community. And so absolutely turned around, gave him a nice compliment, and they said, your meal's on us.
Oh, so that's a lot of fun.
That is great. And then they turned around and handed me a stack of player of the game certificates as well to hand out to the kids. So
there you go.
Definitely want to thank McDonald's and tell everybody, you know, stop in, support the local businesses, let them know we appreciate them sponsoring Centricom and our Mid-Utah radio broadcast. And tonight, I don't think McDonald's would mind at all if I gave a couple of them out First off,
It's a
Caden
special
Fowles.
occasion.
I think so. Caden Fowles really carried the offensive load tonight for the Rabbits. He had 19, I believe, on the evening.
He did 13 in that first half, and in that second quarter, the Rabbits score 13 points, and Caden Fowles had 10 of them.
Wow. So he'd be very deserving of that one. We'll congratulate him as our player of the game, and we'll also award a value meal to Dason Fowles, the sophomore. Not only did he make the 2 free throws that put us over the top to win the game, he's the one that went to the glass and got the offensive board and had the good sense of mind to go right back up and was fouled. Boy, I just that kid right there as a sophomore to stand up there and game time pressure. Last game of the season, you're on the opponent's home floor, and it means going to the playoffs or maybe having to go to a play-in game. Knocked them both down, and both of them, there was no question about them, both of them went through, so we'll give him a value meal co-player of the game as well. So congratulations to Dason and Caden Fowles.
That's great. So 4 worthy players of the game for the Rabbits and the Beavers, and as good a basketball game as you can find. 41-40 is our final, and so for programming information, stay tuned as we've got the Rabbits. We talked about those. The Beavers you don't know about, but you'll see all the action, both boys and girls, on Centricom Local10.tv, and also you'll hear them on the radio. I hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. And for Nate Palmer, for Ken Nilsson, I'm Scott Langford. Have a great night.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.